What if your laziness is the one thing silently assassinating your future while you convince yourself it's just rest? Every time you say, "I'll do it later," you're trading eternal purpose for temporary comfort. It doesn't look like sin. It doesn't feel like rebellion, but it's deadly. Proverbs 10 verse 4 says, "Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth." This isn't just about money, it's about wasted potential, missed impact, and the shocking reality that many will die full of dreams that never took form because procrastination convinced them they had time. Step 1. Recognize laziness as an enemy, not a quirk. You don't battle what you excuse. The moment you label your inaction as "just how I am," you give it permission to stay. That's the same trap that kept the Israelites wandering in circles for 40 years, a journey that should have taken 11 days stretched into 4 decades because they didn't move when God said move. Step 2. Act before you feel ready. Stop waiting for motivation. It's not coming. The most successful people move on principle, not emotion. Noah didn't wait for the rain before building the ark, he obeyed in advance. If he had delayed even a week, history would have ended differently. Step 3. Shorten your delay window. When you feel the nudge, call, write, clean, go, do it immediately. Delayed obedience is disobedience in disguise. You already know what you're supposed to do. The longer you wait, the louder the lies become. Satan doesn't need to tempt you with sin if he can trap you in stagnation. Step 4. Dominate your mornings. Few people know that your first hour sets the tone for your spiritual and mental climate. Jesus rose early to pray not because he needed more hours, but because he needed undistracted alignment. When you start in chaos, don't be shocked when the rest of your day feels like confusion wearing a clock. Step 5. Break big tasks into battles. One of the enemy's hidden tactics is overwhelm. He doesn't have to scare you if he can make the task look too big. But God didn't ask you to finish it today, he asked you to start. Think David, he didn't go out to fight a giant. He went out to deliver lunch. But because he showed up, God handed him victory. Your breakthrough might look like a small errand. Do it. Step 6. Fast from comfort. Make it hard on purpose. Turn off notifications. Say no to convenience. Growth never comes wrapped in ease. Paul said in 1 Corinthians 9 verse 27, "I strike a blow to my body and make it my slave." That's not a metaphor, that's war. When was the last time you made yourself uncomfortable for the sake of discipline? Most people pray for destiny but refuse the pressure that shapes it. Step 7. Connect your mission to eternity. You won't overcome laziness until your why is bigger than you. If you think your actions are just about you, you'll quit when it gets hard. But what if your obedience unlocks someone else's freedom? What if your consistency is the bridge between someone's despair and their deliverance? Esther didn't feel ready, but Mordecai said, "Who knows but that you have come to your royal position for such a time as this?" Imagine the cost if she had said, "Maybe next week." Your delay has implications. Laziness doesn't just affect your schedule, it weakens your impact, erodes your character, and grieves the God who placed greatness inside you. Look at Samson. He had strength, calling, anointing, but he played with purpose, got comfortable in compromise, and ended up blind, grinding grain in chains. That's the hidden cost of unchecked laziness. It blinds you to your purpose and puts you to work for the very system you were called to destroy. Meanwhile, Ruth, a widow with no title and no wealth, woke up early, worked the fields, and positioned herself for divine favor. She didn't complain. She didn't wait. She acted. And her diligence aligned her with destiny. So here's your moment of reckoning. Stop calling laziness a season. It's not a phase, it's a spiritual resistance demanding your silence, your delay, your drift. Heaven is issuing a wake-up call. Romans 13 verse 11 isn't a suggestion, it's a thunderclap. The hour has come for you to wake from your slumber. You're not stuck because you lack talent, you're stuck because you tolerate delay. If you want God to move, you have to move. Burn the excuses. Cancel the compromise. Begin before you feel ready. Because the shocking truth is this: God can use the weak, the broken, even the fearful, but He won't use the unwilling. Your future is screaming for urgency. Will you answer? Or will you sleep through the alarm and miss the moment history had reserved for your name? If this message resonates with you, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, share to someone who needs to hear this, and stay blessed.